Hey guys, how it's been? Happy Friday. I hope my video don't cut off again. But I just wanted to do this video to speak my truth and my thoughts. And I just want to say happy Friday, guys. And what's been going on with my daughter? Uh she's been doing virtual for this week because the fourth grade class had to quarantine, but when they did call us to pick up Belicia was already home because I pulled her out. Um, let's say the third day of the first week of school, I pulled her out. I wasn't gonna let her return, and we are waiting right now. She's on the waiting list to get approved for the Louisiana Virtual Charter Academy, and I will say to parents that feel like their voice not being heard, if you really concerned like me, try to look into homeschooling your child until things get better, or look into virtual programs because there is one. You just have to act quick with the Louisiana one because there's a waiting list, but it takes like no more than 2 weeks to get approval. But they already accepted all my documents, so we just waiting. So hopefully she'll be approved by next week. um it's kind of a hurting thing as well because I would love for her to stay at Kippy's, but they would have to offer virtual because it's not getting better. And it's not because everybody's not vaccinated, because this is the thing that I just wish people get put in their heads, that not talking to everybody but some people, that whether you are vaccinated or not, you can still catch COVID. You could still get hospitalized. Now, maybe if you are vaccinated and you get sick, you get COVID, you might not have that much severe symptoms. You might still do. I don't know for sure. Uh, you could still have severe symptoms from COVID. I do know because there was an entrepreneur, and even though she was obese, she was a beautiful girl that died from COVID. But we can't just put it on obesity. Obesity probably played a factor, but there are obese people that I'm sure are vaccinated that hasn't died. And then there's some that did die. So it could go both ways. Um and please don't think because you vaccinated that you are more protected than me. You might have maybe a higher chance of surviving COVID, but we don't know what God has in store for all of us. God has protected me and my daughter for this long, and I do take safety precautions very seriously because when I have orders, I don't let nobody come in my house. They have to be very close to me. I wear my mask and I give them their order and I go right back to in my house. I even wear my mask in my house. I wear my mask no matter where I go. I try to limit where me and my daughter go because I probably go to church at least twice a month in person. Um, we go to the store every week because I've been getting orders just about every week. Excuse me. You okay? Yeah, my sinuses. Um so I just want to say that please be mindful of people's feelings because we don't know what people are going through. There might be a reason why they decided not to get vaccinated. Please stop being so judgmental because I had my personal reasons. And only God knows what I go through. Don't judge a book by its cover because I might look fine today and glamorous in my wigs or dress nice on the outside. But I do go through things. And my doctor knows what I go through. And besides that, I am healthy by the grace of God, but I do go through things. And but I had health concerns that caused me not to really go through getting vaccinated. But then we get this where they want us to show proof now, where we have to eat out or do certain things. And I'm fine with staying at home because I don't eat out that much. The most I ate out was in Florida. It's only on special occasions. I cook. I'm a good cook. I'm a baker. But
And she's also teaching me how to cook.
And yes, my daughter talking. And I but I do want to enjoy life. I don't want to have to worry about getting a negative test all the time just so I could go out to eat. Or my daughter, before you know it, my daughter has a birthday coming up and I'm planning something nice for her. So I don't want to not be able to do them things for her because I'm not vaccinated. And I'm kind of broken between this because I feel like I'm going against what I believe in. Um, because but I did make a big step. Not because anybody told me to do so. Because I'm smart, intelligent, with a 4.0, not to brag. So I don't need nobody telling me or pressuring me when to get vaccinated. But I had to pray to God about it. Like I told my mother last night. And I told I let me pray on this. I didn't want to feel pressure. I cried. I talked to God. I I was in pain last night. And I was like, Lord, if I take this shot, I'm going against my beliefs, you know. But then I thought about I have a daughter who I have to take care of. I have a business to run, to make money, to pay my bills. And I don't want to go through. At first, I was like, I'd rather just get tested for me to go out whenever I want to go out to eat. I just get tested negative. I got tested last week and I was negative. I was tested before my trip. I was negative, and I go to the doctor faithfully. And just because I'm not vaccinated doesn't mean I don't take pride in my health because I take immune support vitamins. My daughter takes her vitamins. And I go to the doctor faithfully. I have two physicians. And because I have health conditions, I go to two doctors. And and my daughter is too young to get vaccinated. And at first I was like, why would I get vaccinated if I'm not sure if I would let my child take this COVID shot? And I'm not going to force her to take it. That would be wrong. But I will hope at the time, if nothing goes wrong with me, and I'm going to have faith that I'm going to be fine, that I will let her take it when the time comes. Because they are too young, and that's why we should have virtual learning. And I hope I'm not coming across as too angry, but I'm very passionate of what I believe in. So my tone might be a little different. Because you know, it's a tough situation. I also think with them doing this mandate that is all about controlling people. Oh, they're not gonna have a choice now to get vaccinated. They're gonna have to show proof, you know. Because be honest, nobody wants to go through getting tested all the time to go out to eat. I don't. But I was willing to do that. But I had to make a real wise decision and walk by faith and not by sight, like what my mother told me. And I made the decision to get vaccinated next Thursday at Walmart. I'd rather get tested at Walmart. I don't want to be near a hospital right now. I'd rather get tested at Walmart because I go to Walmart every week and I feel safe in Walmart. I really do. I be there every week getting supplies with my mask on. Um, and I don't want to not. I don't. And one thing that really pushed me to get vaccinated as well is not because my mother or anybody else was telling me to. It was because I put my faith and trust in God, and like my mother told me to, and I thought about everything. And my mother pointed out they might start requiring proof when you shop at Walmart. Now we haven't heard this yet. I think that would be unfair if they do that, because people has a right to for their health. It's their body, it's their choice. And if you, as long as you wearing a mask, you should be able to shop where you want to shop. We all have to eat, you know. But I thought about that because I go to Walmart to get supplies and grocery shop for me and my daughter. And I don't want to not be able to shop for my business or my daughter because I'm not vaccinated. That's another reason why I'm going to do it. I want to live my life in peace. But at the same time, we still have to be smart to be safe. Please don't think because you're vaccinated that you are more protected than people that's not vaccinated. Because why are there cases going up with people catching it even if they vaccinated? Why are people dying from this? There's no proof that anybody died from the shot, but people has died from COVID even though they was fully vaccinated, whether they was obese or not. Let's make that clear. I think about all of this every day of my life. It taking a toll on me. So that's another reason why I'm going to get vaccinated. And I am scared. But I am also proud of myself for making that big step because it took a lot for me to do. My daughter didn't want me to get it because she was scared of losing me because she knows my health and what I go through. And I take pride in everything that I do as a mother and for my daughter. And we are very clean. I take pride in myself. She knows how I am with washing my hands constantly, wearing my mask, disinfecting my furniture. So, that's why, thank God, I've been negative so far. I have been tested and I go to the doctor faithfully. Um, Please stop being judgmental because it's not right to make a person feel bad if they haven't been vaccinated. There's a reason why certain people are scared. And there was a time that African Americans was used as guinea pigs to be tested for vaccinations and stuff. That was why that couple, I believe, didn't get vaccinated, but they died. Um, you know, um, Her husband was in the army, and forgive me if I'm getting the information wrong, but I took it as him not getting it because they mentioned in the video about him with his beliefs of what he saw, what he witnessed, and what he knows. And this vaccination has not been around for years. It's not like the flu shot. And even a long time I was against the flu shot. And I didn't start taking the flu shot till I gave birth to my daughter in the hospital. And me and my daughter both get our flu shots every year. And the only person that does my daughter flu shot is her pediatrician. But I go to Walmart to get my flu shot. And we just have to be smart. Um, please don't think you a superhero because you vaccinated. And please don't think that just because I wasn't vaccinated and I'm not right now, but I will be, that I don't care about my health or the safety of my daughter, because if I didn't care, my daughter wouldn't be home with me. You know, and there's a reason. And I also think not enough information is given out. All I hear is get vaccinated, get vaccinated. There's not enough information out. Yes, you have to get vaccinated for school, health records, but this is different. This is different. We don't really know where COVID came from.
China?
And there's a possibility it came from China, but I'm not going to point out China. That would be what's the word? Discriminating. And we just have to be smart about what we do. And I have a lot to lose if I don't get vaccinated. And I'm not just talking about my life. I could still lose my life if I do get vaccinated. Let's make that clear. Because God has the final say. And because I am an entrepreneur, I have to think about my customers too. That's been weighing heavy on my mind because I don't want to have nobody not support me because I'm not vaccinated as well. So I have to think about that too. And I thought about all of this with God. And even though I'm against it, I'm still have my mixed thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And I pray to God that I be okay. He saw me through this far and he will see me through this. And I'm still proud of myself because I'm not doing this for nobody but me. And my daughter really don't want me to get it because she knows what I go through. But I have to set an example for her because even when you scared to go through things, sometimes you have to put all your faith in God. And if I don't like how I feel and if I have anything negative going on with me, I would not get the second dose because I have to live for my daughter and me, not for nobody else. But I pray that God will see me through. I'll be okay and I could get both doses and move on with my life. Um, it's just a sad world we living in, and we have to really be smart. Stop being judgmental, like I said, and be fair with how you think. Think before you speak. Be mindful of how what other people go through, because you don't know what a person go through. And there's reasons why some people are not vaccinated. It's not because don't think that all of us that's not vaccinated, we don't care about our lives. We are mothers, we are fathers, we are aunts, we are uncles, grandmothers. We have a choice. And this is all about control. They knew exactly what they was doing when they want to force people to get vaccinated now. It is sad that it had to go through this. It had to really go through this. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm getting vaccinated too, because I want to be able to do things and not worry about not having proof that I'm okay. And it's sad. I feel like part of my freedom as a human being is being taken away. But um because it's not fair to everybody. It's not fair. And everybody have a right to their opinions, but we have to be mindful. And I'm a person that reads up. That's why if you notice, I share everything on Facebook with people that says they've been fully vaccinated and they caught COVID. Because I want that to resonate in your mind that you're not exempt from COVID because you have the shot. So, um, yeah, I'm glad I could get this off my chest and off my mind. And I will get tested next Thursday. And I would not um force my daughter to get vaccinated, even if they had a shot for her, because she'll be home with me anyway. And I want her to be comfortable, and hopefully when we see how my body reacts to this, will uh, that will motivate her in the future, because she knows she has a smart mother that stands up for everything. I'm very vocal when it comes to people rights, and um I hope I didn't offend nobody, but I really don't care, because it's about me and what I go through. Um, because I'm tired of people being negative about everything, and I want to thank all my supporters that's been supporting me through this pandemic. Because you don't have to, and I thank God. So you know um you know so you could go anywhere else, but you come to me, and I thank God for that. And I do have to consider my health, because I stand on my feet to do hair. I stand on my feet to do cakes for hours, and I have to consider that. And I don't care not being rude. I don't care about what people think about what I'm saying on this video, because it's my opinions. It's my opinion, and I'm very intelligent, and I look up a lot of things, you know. So I just wanted to point that out to people. Just be mindful of what people go through, and stop being judgmental and thinking you better because you vaccinated. But I am proud that I am making the decision to get vaccinated, even though I feel like a part of my freedom, because I don't have to. But when I say part of my freedom is taken away, because I won't be able to go into an establishment without having proof that I'm vaccinated. So that's where the freedom comes at. So I'd rather live my life in peace than to be worrying about showing proof all the time that I'm vaccinated. So I'm making that decision alone. And I'm also have to think about my beautiful daughter that I take care of as a single mother, that I do a good job at every day. I have to think about my customers that supports me. I have to think about my health. And my daughter, without me, she has her grandparents and her dad, but me, I'm the primary caregiver, and she needs me. So I hope y'all understand my thoughts. I would like to hear from y'all guys. You guys comment down below. Thank you for my subscribers, and I love you guys. Look out for Belicia Queen Squad. My channel is still under Ernell right now, Spriggs, I believe. Um, we got exciting videos coming up soon. Um, that we're gonna try. And I love you guys, and I hope I didn't come off as I am a very emotional, vocal person. That I think that's why I love Tupac so much, because he was passionate with everything he believed in, and he was sensitive as well. And I you know, I just and make sure when you make that decision to get vaccinated is what you want to do. Not be Don't do it for nobody else. Do it for you. I had to do it for myself. And like I told my mother, this is something I have to pray on. I don't want to feel pressure with. It's not right, because if you pressure somebody to get vaccinated, it's going to make it worse. They're not going to want to do it because you pressuring them. So the way to go about it is to be like, look, I know you have your thoughts, your concerns about your health, but please consider getting vaccinated. Look into it, and please consider it. And I had to do it for myself. I prayed about it last night. I cried about it last night till I made myself sick. And I was like, I can't go through this no more. And my doctor was also against it, and she's a doctor, and she wasn't vaccinated. And I will not share her name, but she's a very good doctor. And for a doctor to be against the vaccine for certain reasons, that speaks volumes to me. It was good to have a doctor to tell me not to pressure me into getting vaccinated. She told me it would have to be my decision. Because you can't make nobody do what they don't want to do when they're grown. And pressuring people to do things is not healthy for that person mentally. You have to really just talk to them and be motivate them. But I thought about everything, what I believe in, what I don't believe, what I have to go through, what I want to do in the future for my daughter, what I won't be able to do if I don't get vaccinated because they want proof. And you know, so
And
I,
can I ask a question?
mm-hmm.
So you know how people go to theme parks and stuff? At theme parks, do they want you to show proof there too?
That's a good question. I know when we went to Walt Disney, we didn't have to mask wasn't mandatory. But we wore our mask. Now it did change since then. But I don't know yet. I want to take my daughter to the zoo sometimes and for Halloween. And I know that the zoo will require proof. Or you can have a negative test, but and you still should get tested even if you vaccinated. And you might not be able to get vaccinated on time to go out to eat and do something with your child, or so that's another thing I was considering. I don't want to have to stress about that. Excuse me, my sinuses and my throat is not COVID because I am negative by the grace of God. I do have sinuses and I take medicine for that as well. And I just wanted my doctor told me to take immune support vitamins. I've been taking that. I take the gummies, but I'm going to try the elderberry because that's real good for your immune system. My daughter takes her Flintstone vitamins. You we take our vitamins because she told me just take your vitamins and keep your distance, and that's what I've been doing because I knew I was going out of town. I knew that I wanted us to be safe, and I was against the vaccine for a long time. And I've been taking my vitamins, and I go to the doctor faithfully, and I'm fine. But I am going to get vaccinated because of certain reasons, not because people think I should. I'm doing it for me and my daughter. And I love you guys for everything. Um, be safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, disinfect, and um I just want to say peace out. Love you guys. Bye.